Australia's an extraordinary place. It takes so long to get there. That's the problem when you live in New York, particularly. But I did a tour of Run for Your Wife and had a fabulous time. Certain things stand out. The boats on Hamilton Island, because the race was underway at the time. Playing golf in, where was it? Mount Isa, with the various lizards coming in and attacking your ball. And then there was another golf course where there were these red-winged blackbirds who'd steal the ball. You'd hit a beautiful drive right in the middle, and off could go your ball. No, Australia was great. I had a good time. And also my cousin, yes, he's my cousin. I get mixed up with all these cousins and seconds. But he was a tug captain in Melbourne. So I visited with him and went down to the bacon and egg smell at 4 o'clock in the morning, and we went out and brought in a great big ship. It was great fun. More. I find myself doing it, and then suddenly I realized, David, shut up. No, the kids sometimes tease me by asking me some technical question that I will then go off into some long. But I think over the age of, over the age of 60, I think you should realize that it is so important to ask questions of other people and find out about them, and just shut up about yourself, because I think that's more important. So when Ducky's talking about things that are important to him, it's very important that they're important to other people too. I can never talk about Ducky saying he. I have to use the first person. It's now become me. I mean, he and I have worked together it's melded. It's finally come together. And I look at the scripts, and I look at the scenes, and I look at the bodies very much through my own eyes, because they're the same as his. And I've reached the point after 4 years where most of the sort of technical things of dismembering bodies in order to discover what's wrong, we've done it enough now that I know what it is. I've also been there when doing it for real, so I've done it, so I know what it's all about. What interests me now is the fact that once a pathologist has done all that cutting and removing, they have a knowledge of why this guy died. I mean, you can have a piece of plastic that on screen is a cirrhosis, but to actually have a real liver and to section it and have the skill to look at it and know what happened to this person in life, that knowledge which pathologists do, which obviously I don't have because you'd have to go to medical school to do it. But I really would like to know more of that. I'd like to know what an enlarged heart looks like, why it's enlarged, the real pathology of the science. This role, I was doing an off-Broadway play and having a wonderful time with Jim Dale and a bunch of guys, and I just passed 70. And I thought, do I really want to go on doing off-Broadway for the rest of my life? Cold winter's morning it was on Park Avenue. And the phone rang, and it was someone saying, there is a script over at the office, go over and put it on tape at Bonnie Timmerman. So I went over, put it on tape, auditioned for CBS, auditioned for Paramount, and here we are 4 years later. I was just thrilled the whole time. I find life so exciting and wonderful and very positive. It's just the best. Well, they're just a wonderful bunch of guys. It seems to have all come together in such a way. It's like a throwback to going back to the old doing television way, way back, when it was always like that. The writing was so important, and people enjoyed working with each other, and everybody was working as hard as they could to improve what they were doing. We have a wonderful leader in Mark Harmon, and then you have all these, we all spend all the time hugging one another. Yeah, we're very lucky here on NCIS because we do it in Valencia, Santa Clarita, which is way north of Los Angeles and Hollywood, and we're away from the studios and away from all that, that baggage that when you're working in a television show can hover over you. We have it's very independent up here, very loose, and that helps to keep everybody relaxed and enjoying themselves.